Searching. We can all use Google, fairly simple. We've got a Google search for cats. Okay, simple, found me heaps of information on cats. But I can do some clever things here to make it even better for me. Click on Show Options here. And it's got all these extra things. Obviously, if I want to search for images, now I could have done that by clicking up the top here. And you find a lot of the links are up the top here. But there's some special ones I want to show you down here that we wouldn't normally have. I can filter it down to just web pages that have been put up in the last 24 hours, last week, last year, or a specific date range. But even better than that, I want to filter out some of my things. So I go for Wonder Wheel. And that brings up here, for my search of cats, I've got these categories. So some subcategories of my cat search. I'm particularly after cat breeds. So it says links off there and it's refined. Now it says cat breeds up here and over here it shows me these are the links from that. Come up, have a look at that. I'm looking for list of cat breeds. I've got some more information there. List of cat breeds is now my search up here. It's refining my search all the time. Anytime I want to go back to the web, I can just click here. It's got my new search. But it actually wasn't cats, the feline variety I was after. It's cats musical. So I do a Google search as I did before, and once again it's brought this up. Now, obviously, the most popular searches besides these two here that are adverts, it tells me they're sponsored links, trying to sell me some tickets. I've got selling me more tickets, Wikipedia. I think I want to get some more information about that. What I want to look at is down here underneath the Wonderwall is the timeline. And it shows me all the articles that have mentioned dates. And so 1980 it gets really popular, but wow, look at this. Right back to 1930 to 1939, there's some that mention that date. What does it mention? Have a look here, it tells us. It says that T.S. Eliot's Old Possum Book of Practical Cats, 1939, is the book which was basically made a musical. It's from that idea, the poems that were included. There's something early to know. So that's having a look at that. I want to particularly go to 1980 when it was first made. I'm having a look at 1980s here, show me some articles that are there. But I don't want to look at articles, I want to see if there's any books. Did you know Google's trying to scan every single book that's ever been published? They're working their way through, they've got lots of them on. Yes, I know there's copyright issues there, but simply it's up to the owner of the book to say, I don't want to preview it on this one. So you can't look at it. I can look at the book, and open it up. It tells me about the book, people rating it, and I can have a look at where cats was mentioned in this book. 3 pages mention Cats the Musical in this book. So I know that this book mentions it in those places. I can go and buy it from Amazon.com, find it in a library, whatever I want. I found a book that can help me out. But that's not what I'm interested in. What I really wanted to look at was magazines. Same thing here. Here's some older magazines from 1980s. Remember, I was looking at 1980s. Have a look here at an article, time and place. And it is just a scanned in copy of the article. Might be a bit hard to see in the video, but on my screen it cleans up very nicely and it's quite readable. And I find this article talking about this new musical, The Cats, how it's going to go through the roof, costing millions of dollars to make, and puts it in time where we understand. If I go back to 1980, before Cats was even finished written, there's an article here, just a small article on this page, saying how Andrew Lloyd Webber is following up his 2 smash hits with a new one about cats. It cost $1 million to stage. It's based on T.S. Eliot's book, Old Possum's Book of Practical Cats. So that's interesting. That's how we can draw back in time, see where the useful bits of information are, and categorize stuff about cats.